welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies. Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Northern Illinois' offense will get the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing the defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
See, once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. They go to the ground. Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a... flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the step-off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Flying down the left side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
And what a difference one game makes, right? This guy already in the first quarter has thrown for more yards than he did in his last game. He just looks like a much more confident quarterback, and it's incredible how good things happen to QBs when they find a rhythm early.
They'll give it to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice gain on that. With a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And how about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative, not letting one bad game turn to 2. Nice bounce back already in this next game.
Trying to power it in. Into offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Jackson. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the back. Toss to the outside. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
With the catch, it's Bell. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the